Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I want to share with you the lessons I learned from my millionaire mentor, Mike Dillard. Okay, and when I first started out as a newbie, literally this was the first ever book I bought when it came to online marketing, and this was the first book I actually read from beginning to end. You know, recently he sent me a signed copy when he was here in London speaking at one of my 3-day conferences, and I can talk a lot about this gentleman, but he has radically changed my life. You know, one of the reasons why I was able to go from zero to over $30 million before the age of 30 is because I actually learned key core principles even till today that I execute. And I want to actually share some of them with you, okay? If you haven't got this book, you can pick up a copy of it on Amazon. I love this book so much. One time I spent close to about 15 grand buying, I don't know how many copies it was, but it was a lot of copies. I had my family members come in, package it up, and I just sent it all over the world to all of my customers. And so that's how much, by the way, I really like this book. And a couple of things that I first learned, this was back in 2009 when, you know, this was a digital ebook. And I remember buying it and thinking, who sells a digital ebook online? It was him. And then I thought, why am I paying? It was like 47 bucks or 97 bucks or whatever it was for this ebook. And it was also my first ever experience of experiencing upsells. And I thought, wow, this is the coolest thing in the world. Like, I just bought this, now I'm being offered these special offers. At the time I was so broke, I couldn't afford anything else, but I bought the book. And in the book, you know, one of the first things he said was, the key that all successful people have in common is that they invest in themselves. And I remember at the time, you know, I had friends and family laughing at me. They were thinking, this is a joke. Why am I doing internet marketing instead of becoming a banker or an accountant or a lawyer or whatever? And really, this was the book that encouraged me that it doesn't matter what anyone else is saying, I need to commit myself and I need to put my head down and figure this marketing stuff out. Because in the book, he talked about how people are going from zero to $50,000 a month. And it was a huge concept to me. And at the time I was trying to do internet marketing, but I was struggling so bad. So I was going to live events, handing out DVDs, flyers, business cards, doing one-on-one meetings. It absolutely sucked. I was doing it because I thought, you know, I could get a few leads or whatever, but it sucked. And then I learned the concept of attraction marketing. How do you place tiny little ads all over the internet, and how do you have people come to you? These are the exact strategies that I use to start attracting people into my business. I understood the power of creating leveraged presentations. What is a leveraged presentation? Well, if you see most businesses, if you see the restaurant near your house or the small business owner that's struggling to get customers, what they're doing is they have a business, they've spent all this money, all this time having a business, and they're just waiting for customers to come in. Whereas when it comes to online marketing, we want to be able to pinpoint where our best customers are at, and then how do we place ads so we can attract them, and we can attract them magnetically. And what does the magnetically mean? We can attract them in a way that we're positioned as the authority. We're positioned as people want to do work and business with us. We're positioning ourselves where people are going to give us money. And how do you do that? You do that through a concept that he talks about called sellucation, where you're educating your prospects through and you're selling to them at the same time, okay? Because here's the truth. If you are able to educate your prospects better than anyone else, you've already motivated them, pre-sold them into doing business with you. Then you don't have to really sell them much because the marketing does the heavy lifting for you. And when I understood this concept and I started creating leveraged presentations, or what you call VSLs and webinars, where I can have a presentation that will do the selling for me 24/7, it was game over. You know, I remember creating a presentation not too long ago actually, using these principles that I learned from Mike Dillard, and I created a webinar that did over $3 million. Literally it did $1.2 million as soon as we launched it, and it went on to generate more than $3 million from just one webinar. And anytime now I create a new offer, I create a new product or service that I want to bring to the marketplace, the first question that I have is, how do I create a leveraged sales presentation so that I do the work once and it's out there and it's bringing me customers and it's converting customers so that those customers are ready to do business with me? Imagine if you had a business like that. How much more freedom would you have? Well, that's the secret. The secret is, instead of doing the one-on-one done for you, you want to move away where you create a course or a program or a system where your clients can come in and predictably get results without your direct need or help. And sure, if they want your direct need and help, they can just pay you more money. Those are just a handful of things that I learned from Mike Dillard investing. I think I've easily bought more than $10,000 with him. I've bought nearly every single product and service he's ever put out there, which says a lot, right? It says a lot for nearly 9-10 years now, and his work has completely transformed my life. So if you enjoyed this session and you want to learn more, you getting your own millionaire mentor, you getting your own clarity, support and guidance so that you can build a system that attracts customers, then there should be a link down below. Go ahead and apply, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye for now.